Hi there, welcome back to All About the Canon XA40. This is Daniel Rosal. I'm putting up some how-to videos on YouTube about this incredible entry-level professional camcorder from Canon. Today's topic is going to be dual SD recording with two different SD cards in the camcorder. Now, there's two reasons or two things you can do from using both the A and B SD card slots on this camcorder. One of them is called relay recording. This means that when you fill up an SD card, let's say it's a 256 gig card and you've really recorded a lot, we'll instantly start recording on SD card B without us needing to do anything. So that's called relay recording. Then we have dual recording, DUAL as in two, and that means that the camcorder will simultaneously record onto both SD cards. Now, why is that useful? Well, it basically creates a backup, right? So if you're recording everything onto two SD cards simultaneously, if the first SD card poops out and stops working, you're going to have your video clips on clip B. So let's go and take a look now at how this works in the user menu. So the first thing is that this is where the SD cards go in, and you can see they're labeled A and B. They're two slots. And to access the slots, you want to just kind of push open this little latch and make sure after you put in your SD cards to put that down. Otherwise, the camcorder will tell you a message saying you need to put that down. So I'm using two 256 gigabyte SanDisk full SD cards, and I have those in my A and B. And as I mentioned, just give that a quick push down. And now let's go into the camcorder menu and check out those functions I mentioned. So I'm going to go ahead now and power on my Canon XA40. And you'll see that it pops up on this kind of welcome screen. You see memory card A there on the second row. So that'll tell you which card you are recording onto. Now, to change these things, go into menu, jump over to the second screen, and then on the second screen of that menu, you're going to get recording setup, and there you have dual/relay recording. The first one is standard recording. It just means it won't have that automatic swap over. You're recording on A, and if you fill it up, you're going to have to manually change over to B. So you may as well, if you're doing two SD cards, use relay recording or dual recording. So that's how you toggle those. Now you can also see the available space in the memory, and you can see if you've got your two SD cards in. All you need to do is toggle between the two SD cards, and it'll show you the space remaining on that card and how much recording time you have left at the different codecs, MP4, etc. You can also format both SD cards if you have two in from the menu. You go into this initialize thing. I'm not going to do it because I'm using these cards, but just go down to initialize, and to do it for SD card B, opposite process, go into SD card B, click on initialize, and that'll format the second SD card there. So that's pretty much all there is to say about it. Hope this has been helpful, and it's worth having two SD cards in your camcorder for those reasons.